Blessed day, friends. Our over a cup of coffee quotation for today is legacy means planting the seeds and bearing fruits for others to learn. Being a widow really taught me so much about the realities of life. It had made me shown that your physical body, when it is already lifeless, is useless. Doon ko nakikita that what really is important is you gather treasures in heaven and not treasures or wealth here on earth. Because when you leave, they will become useless. Your branded shirts, your beautiful house, your flawless skin, your reputation, your position in your job, your career, your wealth, they all become useless when you die. They will be forgotten. But what would be remembered is your legacy. You know, I got to think of it. I may be able to leave a big amount of wealth or money to my daughter when I die, but we all know that money and treasures here on earth would actually just disappear like smoke. We see in this time of pandemic, we see big corporations, powerful people went bankrupt because of this pandemic, and to think it's an invisible enemy. So who would have thought, that this would happen? So if your legacy is money, it will be gone. I may be able to make my daughter healthy, talented, magiging sikat ba siya because of my support. She's going to be an achiever maybe, healthy, athletic. But if I won't teach her how to be loving, forgiving, sharing, caring towards others, she won't be really happy in life. She won't bear fruit if my legacy is not going to be rooted on God. So, ano kayang gagawin natin to have that fruitful legacy? You know what reminded me and what would help us really is yung parable sa Bible, the parable of the bags of gold. Remember when the master decided to leave his place and he decided to share or give his wealth to 3 of his servants? The one servant has 5 bags of gold, the other one he gave 2 bags of gold, and the other one he gave 1 bag of gold. That servant who had 5 bags of gold was able to invest and use the wealth wisely and was able to multiply it with another 5 bags of gold, so naging 10. Yung dalawa, naging 4 din. But yung isa, that one servant who is lazy and who's fearful, dug a hole and hid that treasure, that bag of gold, under the ground. So walang nagawa. When the master came back many times after that, tanong ng master, what have you done to my wealth? That one with the 5 bags of gold returned 10 bags. The 2 bags of gold returned 2 bags. And he was happy. He said, well done, you good and faithful servant. Come on and share my happiness. Yung isa, who was not able to do anything about his treasure, he was mad and he said, such a lazy servant you are, and he was left outside in the dark, gnashing his teeth. Tayo kaya when the moment would come that we are going to be face to face with our Creator, what I would really want is he would say, well done, my good and faithful daughter. So right now, I would pray that God will give me the grace and wisdom and knowledge to show me what legacy should I leave behind so that I will bear fruit for others to learn. May you too think of that legacy right now, brothers and sisters. And let's all ask Jesus for it. God bless, friends. See you again next time.
La 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 la. It is good being with you. coffee and make my day beautiful. Have a lovely, 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 lovely day. Oh yeah, over a cup of coffee. Oh yeah, over a cup of coffee. Oh yeah, over a cup of coffee.